Thank you, sir. I'm hyped. It's the first of the month. If you're a guest on, strap up. All right. It's a big day today. All right. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, how y'all feeling today? So, it's a big day today. It's the first of the month. We're gonna start the month off right. I'm gonna be going over some information with you guys to help the world go out and be great. Johnny, what's up, bro? And I hope that's you. You know what's funny? I do Zooms all the time, and people put their name as Johnny Wimbrey in my Zoom. So I don't even know if that's actually you, Johnny, but if it is you, thank you. Okay, cool. What's going on, everybody? So look, we're gonna speed this up. I want to see where everybody's coming from. Where's everybody chiming in from today? I'm hyped. I'm pumped up. You guys don't understand, man. There's a lot going on. I actually just got off of a webinar with a group of people from South Africa that are primed to go out and, just destroy this whole, idea of business of what's going on. We got New York. We got Baltimore, Pennsylvania, New York, Kenya. All right, we have Fairfield, California, Chicago. We got Fayetteville. We got Bermuda, Turks. Hey, we got some winners out there in the Turks and Caicos right now too. New York. Listen, guys, much love. Thank you, Rockford, Illinois. I hope everyone is safe. I hope everyone is, being just putting themselves in a situation where they're not getting sick. They're out there being safe, staying healthy. And putting your mind onto things like this where we're going to help you build some wealth. So again, my name is Michael Jex. I'm a Diamond Ambassador here with ibuumerang. And, I am commissioned today to share some knowledge with you guys that I was actually blessed to be, introduced to several months ago. And I'm going to jump right into it, ladies and gentlemen. So look, here's the deal. About 10 years ago, I was in a bad situation in my life financially. And I know right now, many of you might be, in a similar situation. Right now, there might be a lot of you on the call that lost your job. You don't know when you're going to go back to work. Your company's on, furloughs right now. And look, I understand, man, it might be tough. Financially, it really might be tough what you guys are going through. But I'm going to tell you guys this, look, there's a way. There's a way to do something different. There's a way to be better. There's a way to be great. 10 years ago, I was in a situation where it wasn't a global pandemic. I was going through a personal pandemic. All right. I lost my job. The job that I had, it was a construction job. And, to make a very long story short, we were, all of us, and I say we because all of us at the company were out of a job, pretty much with a 2 weeks notice because that company lost their contract. So obviously, man, times are rough and it sucked, man, to be in that situation because my daughter at the time was 1. So, I have a family to take care of and now I'm living off an unemployment check after, having a job that I thought was going to be secure. Things happen, man. But as if you're a guest right now on this webinar, here's what I'm going to tell you guys. I'm going to tell you guys to do this one thing and one thing only. Keep an open mind as we move forward with this information because where I was in my life 10 years ago, like I said, being on unemployment, not really understanding how I was going to get out of that situation. Also knowing that I hated to have, I didn't like working for people. I didn't like the idea of having like a job. That just wasn't for me. Many people might be feeling the same way, especially right now. You guys are good people. Right now, if you're going through something and you're a guest, I'm pretty sure you're a good person. You didn't do nothing to create this, quarantine and this virus spreading around the world. But guess what happens? You're in a situation now where what? You have to now figure things out. It wasn't your fault you're in a situation, but now you got to figure it out. And I'm pretty sure you're probably saying to yourself, why am I in this situation? I didn't do anything wrong to be in this situation, but now that I am, that's the way the world works. And sometimes, and the point of a presentation and going over information like this is so that your financial life is not based on what's going on in the economy. Your financial life is literally based on what you do and what you can do, to change that. And, I I literally was doing a meeting. I was a couple of minutes late. I was just doing a meeting outside on my balcony and I wanted to come in here. You want to know why I came in here today? Because I live near Miami Beach. I'm in Aventura, Florida. I live right on the water. There's too many boats going by with people blasting music on their boats. So I couldn't stay out on the balcony to do the presentation because it would have been distracting for y'all. But think about this. You got a set of people over here that they don't know where they're going to get their next check from to pay their bills. You got another set of people that they have no care in the world. Literally, homie was like this on the boat, soaking in the sun. What is he doing? What is he doing that he feels so good that he got his boat out for the day? He's got somebody driving it. He's on the front of the boat just laying out getting some sun. That's why we're going to go over some stuff today to help some of us maybe get closer to that. Not having to worry about the day-to-days of possibly having a job or not, but owning and creating a way for you to have your own ecosystem, your own economy, where you can have fun when you want, pay your bills when you want, never be late on your bills, have money in your pocket, and do that in no matter the economy state, all right? So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go share my screen with you guys, and I'm gonna start my presentation as I go over this information for you, okay? So when I share it, just give me some thumbs up inside the chats, okay? Give me 1 second. There we go. Y'all see it? Let me know. Give me some thumbs up. Give me some thumbs up in the chats. Let me know. Let me know. All right, cool, 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 cool. So guys, we will begin. I'm going to be talking about a company that's within the network marketing industry called ibuumerang. Now, many of you may understand or may know what the network marketing industry is. Some of you may not. And it's cool. By the end of this presentation, you're going to understand all of that. You're going to understand what the network marketing industry is. You're going to understand why this specific company here, ibuumerang, is the fastest growing company in network marketing in the world. It has the most momentum growing in the world right now. And we're not only having the most momentum, we are changing the way the whole industry looks at network marketing thanks to this company here, ibuumerang. So ladies and gentlemen, look, here's the deal. I'm going to go over some ways for you to earn some income, all right? A lot of ways for you to earn income. A lot of income that, you know, can radically change your life. And I'm talking about in ways where a few $1,000s extra a month to maybe even whatever you're earning at your job right now or what your job was paying you in an annual basis, you can have the ability to be able to do that on a monthly basis. Now, some of that stuff might be far stretched out in your mind and be like, well, how is that going to work? I don't really know. Here's the deal. What I'm saying is true, but I do have to say that it's not just because you get started with something like this that's automatically going to happen. This is not a lottery ticket, folks. This is something that if you apply yourself and you put yourself in a position to win, you will win, okay? But ibuumerang does have to give you this disclaimer, okay? ibuumerang cannot and will not make any guarantees about your ability to get any results or earn any money with our program. Right now, there's a lot of people outside jogging, getting their body fit, getting their body right, you know, so that when this quarantine is over, they're looking slim and trim, they're looking good, they're eating the right foods. And then we have some other folks that want that. They're like, man, I can't wait to get my body right, slim and trim, so that when this quarantine is over, I'm hitting the beach looking straight. But then, you know, you spend a little bit more time binge watching on Netflix and, you know, instead of you rolling out of the bed and doing your push-ups and your sit-ups, you roll out of the bed and, you know, go grab the leftovers from yesterday because you just dream about it the whole night. The people who are going outside and waking up, doing their push-ups and sit-ups and jogging and eating right, they're gonna look good when this quarantine is over. If you're one of those who has it in your mind, you wanna like look right when this quarantine is over, but instead of you rolling out of your bed and doing the push-ups, you go and you have the leftovers, not a bad thing, don't make you a bad person, but you just cannot get mad at the fact you're not gonna have the results that you want by the time this quarantine is over. So you can't get mad at the floor for you not doing push-ups on it, right? You can't get mad at your jump rope for not using it. You can't get mad at the ground for not running on it. Over here is the same thing. We're gonna have systems in place for you to be able to do some amazing things with your life, travel around the world, make an extraordinary amount of money. But if you're not utilizing it, you're not taking advantage of the system and the tools, and it's not gonna happen for you either, all right? Just wanna put that out there. Now it's time for network marketing to evolve. So what do I mean by that? What do I mean by network marketing has to evolve? If you are brand new to the idea of network marketing, I'll give you a very quick synopsis of what it is. Network marketing traditionally has been a way where a company would have a product. Then they would have representatives selling this product for the company. They won't have any print ads, marketing tools, commercials, radio ads, Instagram ads selling these products for the company. They'll have reps. The reps who are really good at selling these products made the most money. That's traditionally how it's been, and it works fairly well. That model is not necessarily a bad model. It's always worked. But here's the deal. The reason why that model needs to change is because more people need to have that opportunity to earn that type of income. You know, if they were good salesmen, if they were good at selling things to people. So there's a small percentage of people that love to sell, they're good at it, and they make a lot of money doing it. But what happened to the folks that are not as good, that don't even want to sell things to people? This is where ibuumerang is coming in, because we're going to cater to those who are, yeah, they could be good at sales, but there's probably even more people that are not good at sales who don't even want to sell things to people. We're going to create a system, and we have a system put in place where you don't have to sell a damn thing to anybody and still earn an income a significant income to possibly change your life, all right? You know, we've created a first-class consumer experience for our customers and still allowing our ambassadors to succeed without having to sell anything. You know, we're taking the network marketing industry from where it was the taxi cab era, where honestly, even saying the word taxi cab right now, it just sounds old, it feels old, you know, where customers pay more and only the strong recruiters win, to the new era, the modern era, the app era, where technology is helping out our ambassadors succeed. Now, here's the deal. This gentleman right here, he's the person who's the visionary behind this company, Mr. Holton Buggs. He's the CEO and chairman of our company. Holton, you know, I've had the pleasure and you know, honestly, he's been a mentor of mine, pleasure of knowing him for many years. And, you know, someone like him leading the ship is very important. I'm taking time out to really talk about this gentleman right here, because if you decide to partner up with any company, you'd like to know who's leading the ship. And Mr. Holton Buggs, he's seen what this company, or not even this company, this industry, he's seen what this industry looks like from the very bottom. He's also seen what the top of the top, the pinnacle being in this industry, what it looks like from up there. So you need somebody who has that type of experience leading the ship in a company you decide to partner up with. So if you look on the screen right here, you'll see in 1990, this gentleman was making less than $500 a month for his first 7 years building his network marketing business, being in the network marketing industry. Obviously, that's not a lot of money, but he stuck with it. And if you look in 2009, that man was breaking records in the network marketing industry, earning over $1 million a month in income in the network marketing industry. And not only that, he helped so many others, mentor so many people, you know, go ahead and earn millions of dollars in the industry as well. And he decided that in March of 2019, he wanted to take all of that experience, that knowledge, and create his own company, which is what he did here with ibuumerang. And then what he did was he put together an all-star cast of executives to go ahead and help him lead this ship into the future. So guys, you may not know many of these people by first name basis, but understand this, you know, like I said, you need to know that a company that you align yourself with has the proper people that are put in place to guide the ship into the future. Everyone that you see here, okay, combined has over 100 years of direct sales, network marketing in the travel industries. And I'll explain to you why that's important in just a moment. But how are we going to bring this vision to the world? How are we going to bring this idea of not having our ambassadors, our reps have to sell anything, but still be able to earn an income for themselves? It's going to start right here. It's going to start with what we call the perpetual residual income builder, for short, the PRIB. I like to joke around, I like to call it, this is going to be the money home, the money house. This circular globe that you see right here is going to be the home that houses all of the technology for us as ambassadors, okay, to utilize the technologies and the systems and the tools and the products that are in place inside there, give them out for free to people. When they utilize it, we'll be able to benefit from it as ambassadors, all right? Now, how is the PRIB going to be able to do that? It's going to be able to do that by utilizing some data analytics, some artificial intelligence, and some other things. Now, currently, right now, here's the deal. We all deal with data analytics and artificial intelligence on a regular basis. If you have a cell phone right now, there's data analytics and artificial intelligence at use every single day, doing something that you probably don't even realize that it's doing. Every time you go search up something on Google, and then you go ahead and maybe jump on your Instagram, you start scrolling up and down, some of you may notice that the stuff that you just Googled popped up on your Instagram. And you're like, wait a minute, time out. It's like Trump prying in on my privacy. You know, is someone spying on me? How did they know that I was just Googling this stuff? All right, so here's the deal. Here's what's going on. What's going on right now is that these companies that are out there, so ladies, if you were just Googling up the latest handbag that you want to wear to strut, you know, when you get out of this quarantine, or the newest shoes, and then you see those handbags or shoes on your Instagram as an ad, that company that sold those shoes or the handbags, they're just trying to find out what it is that you like. There's companies out there trying to find what you like. And when they do find what you like, they're going to continue to market it to you until you buy it. That's it. Now, when you do buy it, somebody's going to profit from it. Over here with the PRIB, we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to find out what the people that are in our customer base like. And whenever we do find out what they like, we'll market it to them. And whenever they do buy it, somebody's going to profit. But the person that's going to profit is the ambassador, the one that brought in that customer into the PRIB. And that profit is not going to float off into thin air. It's going to go to you guys, all right? What else is going to do? It's going to do a bunch of other things like welcoming people to the PRIB, helping with some orientation, trainings, things of that nature. In long story short, this PRIB is going to help you communicate. It's going to help you do some things that you already don't like to do. Remember what I said before. We want to be able to earn money. We want to be able to earn an income. We want to be able to do things that's going to allow us to set us up to have an income for ourselves. But many of us don't like to talk to people. Okay, the Prib is going to do everything that you see right here on the screen. Communicate with people, because most people just don't, they're uncomfortable talking to people, selling to people, things of that nature. The Prib will do that for you, all right? What's the first thing that we're going to put inside the money home? The house is going to house all the technologies that's going to help us as ambassadors go out there and get some more customers. The iGo Travel platform is the first thing that we are going to put into the Prib. It's going to be the first thing that goes into the Prib. Currently has over 500,000 customers, okay? Worldwide, and currently growing. It's probably even closer to 1 million customers right now. But this is going to be the first thing, the iGo Travel platform that goes into the Prib. Now I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna stop right here, right? And I just want you guys to know, if you are right now, if you are a guest and you're listening to me talk and you see how excited I am about this information, and then you got to this slide right here and you're saying to yourself, yo, time out, hold on. Why are we talking about travel right now? Travel? That doesn't make any sense. We're all in quarantine. We can't go anywhere. You know, there's less flights, and you know, it's unsafe to go outside and all this. All right, cool. Here's what I want y'all to do. Take a deep breath. Calm down, chill out, okay? So first things first, I understand, I agree with you. I know, yes, we can't go anywhere right now. We are under quarantine, we can't go anywhere, we can't do anything. But I wanna teach you guys something that I always talk about every single time I go over this information, because yes, when you see the screen, you think about travel, then you think about your current circumstance. That's called a surface level thought. So I just need to help educate you with that surface level thought if you are thinking like that. Right now, we can't travel, but there's something out there called the law of polarity. Now, the law of polarity simply just states that there's an opposite in everything. We have up, we have down, we have hot, we have cold, we have night, we have day. We have good, we have bad. Opposite in everything. Currently, right now, we can't go anywhere. We are all under quarantine. What is the opposite of that? The law of polarity states there's an opposite in everything. What is the opposite of not being able to go anywhere? You can go on your Instagram feed right now, your social media feed. The most common thing posted right now on social media is this. Y'all gonna laugh because you know it's true. You see everyone posting up, take me back. Their vacation, their picture when they were on vacation in the beach somewhere. I wish I was here. Man, where am I gonna go when this is all said and done? This is where I wish I would be. Everybody right now is daydreaming about where they wish they could go right now. Right, it's like an invisible rubber band that's being pulled back on society. And the moment we are allowed to go out and travel again, and the world is opened back up to do the things we're normally accustomed to do, what do you think is going to happen? You're probably not even going to be able to get a Motel 6 room for a year because people just want to go outside and enjoy themselves. Travel. Humans are creatures of culture. They love to be around people, okay? Right now, travel is an $8 trillion industry. Now, it's a huge industry that is at a pause right now. Never in any of our lifetime has an industry that big been at a pause. Most of the time, okay, ladies and gentlemen, when you build wealth by not by jumping on a wave that's already at its crest. It's not really how it works. Most people build wealth, they develop wealth when they position themselves properly in an industry before that wave takes off. Right now, we're in a pause in the travel industry. Don't you think it'll be smart to position yourself properly in an industry like that? Because it's never happened before in our lifetime. And we know that wave, when it comes, is going to be a tsunami of people wanting to go back out and doing the things that they want to do. Okay. Yeah. Right now, guess what? We can't go anywhere, but give it a few months, right? Everyone jokes around about how cheap the flights are right now because no one could go anywhere. Let's see who's laughing when those flights are probably 3 times the price and you could have got it right now for, way less. Well, let's see who's laughing in three months down the road when it's like, man, I really wish I would have just been able to book this trip to maybe Cancun or something like that, so I can decompress after this quarantine. You could do that right now, but you're thinking, oh, no one's traveling, while everyone is thinking, I can't wait to travel when this is all said and done. Position yourself properly. Okay, that's why I go so deep into talking about that on this slide here, because I want you guys to understand, you want to succeed in something and positioning yourself before that wave hits. All right. Now, when you look on the screen here, you'll see Booking Holdings and Expedia Group on the screen. Those two companies pretty much own all of the travel companies that we know and we're accustomed to as we book travel. Travelocity, Orbitz, Expedia, all those websites, those two companies own, all right? Now, why is that significant? Okay, it's significant because whenever we go and book travel on those websites, what we're doing is we're literally just booking from two different companies. We're not booking from a bunch of different companies. We're not comparing from a bunch of different companies. We're only comparing and booking from those two companies. Now, the pricing for their inventory, whenever we book a hotel or cruise or whatever the case on those websites, the price of their inventory includes overhead. What is overhead? It's the amount of money they have to make up for spending so much on marketing to make sure that those companies see our eyes when we out there trying to look for some travel. Okay, the overhead that they have to cover is a lot because they spend millions on marketing on a regular basis. What does that mean? We gotta take care of that overhead every time we book on those websites. Our company, though, the iGo travel platform, is powered by Extreme Travel. Extreme Travel is not a part of those two companies, so their inventory is priced way different, extremely different. All right. I'm gonna go into some examples of how different the pricing is when you're not dealing with these two major marketing companies versus the iGo travel platform, all right? So let's look at this screen here. You'll look at the top left-hand corner, New York City, 4.5-star hotel. Expedia had it for $339 per night, but the iGo travel platform had it for $179 a night, okay? You saved $161 on that stay. The middle of the screen, you'll see Paris, France, okay? Top half, middle of the screen. 4-star hotel, $440 per night. The iGo travel platform had it for $130 a night. It saved $310 per night on booking on the iGo travel platform. Over there on the top right-hand corner, you'll see somebody rented a car in New York City for $392 for the total cost. The iGo travel platform had it for $221, and that person saved $171 on that stay. Now let's look at the bottom half of the screen on the left-hand side. You'll see my man Ruben down there in the bottom corner. He took a screenshot of his reservation. There was $440. Now, that's cool, but if you look in the highlighted green, you'll see that he saved $1,341 on that reservation, and he also got 510 reward credits towards future travel. Bottom middle of the screen, you'll see Ian did the same thing, took a screenshot of his reservation. It was $624 for his total reservation. He was able to save $316 and got 695 reward credits towards future travel. And at the bottom right, you'll see our CEO and chairman, Mr. Holton Buggs. He took a trip. His total cost was $1,348, but he was able to save $1,589 on that stay, and he was able to get 1,687 points towards future travel. All right. Now, every single thing you can do on those other websites that you're already familiar with, you can do here as well too. Okay. You can go ahead and book every single thing on this booking engine that you would over there, like you would here. Now, excuse me, here's the deal. There's a couple add-ons that we have here that's pretty cool. One is like if you wanted to stay at a resort, you know, for 7+ days or longer at certain places, we could actually give you some deeper discounts on the week section. If you wanted to rent a home, okay, if you wanted to rent a home, an unused mansion, you can go to the home section. There's even unused timeshares in the timeshare section. There's a whole bunch of things that you can do on this website that you can't even do on any other website. Also, there's a price guarantee, all right? So literally, if you book something on the iGo travel platform, they'll give you an allotted time to find it cheaper somewhere else. And if you do find it cheaper somewhere else within that time frame, they'll give you 110% of the difference paid back to you in cash, just so that we always make sure that you have the best price possible, all right? And I also talk about the way we've been partnered up. We just partnered up with a rideshare company, and I'll talk about how that matches perfectly with everything that I'm talking about right now. Okay, if you're a guest right now and you're listening to my voice on this Zoom, everything that I talked about up until this point, you can have for free. No, there's no like trick behind that. Like I said, the Prib is going to house technology that us as ambassadors can give away to people for free. And when they utilize it, we'll be able to save money. So before I go any further, I want you to understand that you're a guest. You can have a free technology from your friend that invited you on to come hear this right now. However, I do want you to listen really closely to what I'm about to say, because yeah, you can have a free website, but I'm going to talk to you guys about, like I mentioned to you before, there's ways where you can earn a significant amount of income, okay, with listening to what this presentation has to offer, with listening to how this has been able to transform people's lives. Pay attention to what I'm talking about right now, because I'm going to literally show you how you can take that same free technology and start to develop serious income for yourself moving forward from right now. All right. So let's look on the left-hand side of the screen. You'll see where it says the iGo Ambassador platform, and then where it says the iGo Customer platform. Let's say you're that free customer. You're on this presentation. Your friend gave you a free website for you to utilize and go on and book travel like you would do on any other website. And you said, you know what? After this quarantine, man, I'm going to Cancun. I want to go hang out, have some fun, and decompress. You'll see where it says customer platform, the iGo customer platform. You booked that trip to Cancun. The best online price was $1,046. However, because you booked on this site, it was $212. I mean, excuse me. You saved $212. So your total by booking the iGo travel on the iGo travel platform is $834. You're happy because you wanted to go away anyway. You used this website that your friend gave you, and you saved $212. Now, the ambassador, your friend who gave you this free website, you know what they said? I'm going on that trip with you. I want to go and have some fun too after this all this is said and done. Now, because they're the ones that they're the ambassador, they gave you that free website. They have access to 50% more savings than you do. So they went on the same trip, and instead of them paying $834, they actually paid $621. Okay, they saved $424 on that stay just because they're an ambassador. That's not the coolest part. Here's the most intriguing part. Because they helped you save $212, ladies and gentlemen, that ambassador just made 50% of whatever you saved in a commission. So they made $106. Now, I'm going to really help you understand what that means. You saved money as a free customer. You saved $212. Your friend, just because he gave you something for free, earned half of your savings as a commission, and he earned $106. What did your friend have to sell to you? He sold you nothing. You, as the free customer, what did you have to buy from your friend? Nothing. You bought nothing from your friend sold you nothing. You were still able to save money, and when you did, your friend earned an income. Ladies and gentlemen, this has never been done in the history of network marketing before. No sales transaction was made. He didn't have to sell anything to you. He just introduced you to a technology that helped you save some money. Because you saved some money, the company said, thank you, ambassador, for doing that for us. Here goes 50% of their savings, so you pay back to you as a commission. Now, I'm gonna show you how you can scale that up a little bit, all right? Let's say you decide to become an ambassador and you say, you know what? I wanna go share this with 10 people. They say on average, a person will go on vacation one time a year, and utilizing this platform, they'll save about $600 each trip. So if you help 10 people go on a vacation, they saved a total of $6,000 per year. You would have gotten $3,000 as a paid commission to you because you helped a group of people save $6,000 in a year, all right? Let's say, for example, you gave it to 20 customers, to 30 customers, to 60 customers, to 100, to 1,000. Ladies and gentlemen, you can give out as many of these boomerangs as you can. And now the boomerangs, that's what we call the free websites, the free technology, boomerangs. You're giving out these boomerangs to people that you know. Some people you don't even know. Whenever they utilize it and they save money, you would be able to earn a commission for it, all right? Now let's take a look at how this would work. Now you're building a team, because here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna share this with a couple people, and you know what they're gonna say? Hey man, look, you know, it's cool and all to get that free website. I'm appreciative of that, but check this out. I want to be able to give that free website out to people. I want to have access to give out that free website to people because I know people who would utilize this as well too. You're going to get people, you're going to introduce this idea to people who's not just only going to want a free website. No, they're going to want to give this out to people as well too. So let's say you begin to develop a team of ambassadors. So you get a team of about 50 ambassadors. Now, this just means that you told a few people who told a few people who then told a few people. And now you got a team of about 50. You didn't actually sign up 50 ambassadors yourself, or maybe you did, okay? It's all up to you. Now, the 50 ambassadors that are on your team, they go ahead and they start handing out these free boomerangs to people. Guess what starts going on now? You're gonna start to help all these people save money when they're utilizing the boomerangs. Did you know all 500 of them? No, you didn't. But you're still able to generate a commission off of what they're able to save. Why? You were the one that knocked over that first domino. You were the first one to start introducing this concept, this idea to your friends, to your family, to whoever, right? And because they began sharing these boomerangs out to people, you would still be able to earn a percentage off of their savings as well too. This is incredible. I mean, it's very similar to a real estate broker and a real estate agent relationship. If you have a brokerage and you got agents under you that are selling homes or renting out apartments, the broker still makes a percentage off of what his agents are doing. This is very similar to it. You get a team of ambassadors, you will get a percentage off of what they're doing. Why? Because you were the one that introduced to them first. It's like a thank you to you, all right? Now, I'm gonna switch up a little bit and talk about the rideshare industry and Vibe Rides, the newest portion of iBoomerang, all right? Now, Vibe is the next thing that we're adding into the Prib, okay? Like I said, the first thing that we added into the Prib was the iGo travel platform. The second technology we are adding into the Prib is Vibe Rides, all right? Now, I'm gonna talk about the rideshare industry and the transportation industry for a second. So the rideshare industry is a $24.4 billion industry, and it's a part of the transportation industry, which is 1.2 trillion, big. So when we take a $1.2 trillion industry and we combine it with an $8 trillion industry in travel, you have a $9.2 trillion pie that you can cut a little slice out for yourself. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you really don't need a whole slice of a $9.2 trillion pie to change your family's lives. Honestly, you really just need the aroma of that pie to hit your nose. And that alone can probably set your kids financially free, which is the reason why we've chose these two industries to partner up with, because they're so big, and our goal is to help as many people as we possibly can do things that they're normally doing already and still being able to benefit from it, all right? So Vibe Rides, this is another way you can earn inside of our Prib, okay? There's 3 different ways that you can earn utilizing the Vibe Rides a ride sharing service. Now, here's the deal, look, this right here, what I'm about to describe to you has never been done before in the history of network marketing, and it's never been done before in the history of ride sharing. Normally, traditionally, with a ride sharing company, the only way you can earn money by, partnering up with the ride share company is by being a driver. That's it. And if you decide to do that with Vibe Rides, that's cool too. You can also be a driver here, and that's one of the ways you can earn income. The second way is if you decide, you know what, I want to be able to refer the idea of Vibe Rides to a driver that I know. Let's say you do that. Every single time that driver goes out and takes a trip and helps a passenger go from point A to point B, you will earn a commission. You're not the driver, or you are a driver and you referred a friend to be a driver with Vibe Rides. You would earn a commission every single time that driver goes out and takes a trip. It's never been done before. Now, let's say you decide, you know what, I want to go refer this just to my friend, because my friends, all of my friends, they utilize ride sharing services anyway. So you go ahead and you do that. You share this information with them. They become they download the Vibe Rides app and they start using Vibe Rides to go from point A to point B. Every single time they do that, you will earn a commission just because you referred this information to them. Never been done before in the history of network marketing, never been done before in the history of ride sharing. And I'm gonna give you guys a quick example of how this is gonna look, okay, with a $100 example fare breakdown. If you become a driver, you would earn 75% of your ride. That's insane. Most ride sharing companies right now, they pay out about 40%. Here with Vibe Rides, you would earn 75%, up to 75% as a driver. If you referred a driver, you would earn 3% of every single ride they take. If you referred a friend to download the app and just go from point A to point B by utilizing this rideshare service, you would earn 3% off of every single time they get into a Vibe Ride car as well. You refer them one time, they become your customer one time. Every time they utilize it, you will earn from it, okay? There's a bunch of other cool things that they'll be able to do, like, for example, one of my favorite parts, and I'll probably just really highlight that one, is something called girl power. So if you're a female and you're going somewhere and it don't even matter, daytime, nighttime, you just feel kind of uncomfortable, maybe having a male driver, right? You can hit girl power and only a female driver would pick you up. Let's say you're a female driver, you're working late. You don't feel comfortable necessarily maybe picking up a male passenger. You can hit girl power as well too, and you'll only be able to pick up a female passenger. It's revolutionary, man. This has never been done before. bunch of other things, man. You can set the temperature of the car you want. You want the windows down, the windows up. You like hip hop, you like jazz, whatever. You can have them play that in your car. All of that stuff you can set up on your phone with Vibe Rides, and it's amazing. All right. Now, okay. The way you're going to be able to, get these customers is really easy. You're just going to have these smart codes that you'll get in your back office. Anytime somebody activates one of these smart codes, bam, they're your customer. That is it. You don't have to worry about nothing else. They become a customer through your referral. You have access to give them everything that I just talked about, and you can leave them alone after that. Okay. One time they become your customer by utilizing these codes, you don't have to bother them anymore. Every time they utilize the information we just talked about, you will earn, you will benefit. And also what's cool is every time a boomerang is activated, you'll be helping the Boom Foundation nourish a child somewhere around the world. Now, let's look at this right here. This is a Fast Start Accelerator bonus that our company has put in place right now because we want to help people, man, especially during these times, man. We want to help people position themselves to earn an income right now. That's really what we want to do. We want to help as many people as we possibly can go out and financially free themselves. Here's one of the ways that we're going to be able to do that. Literally, like, you could do this today. So this has nothing to do with everything else that we spoke about. All the other bonuses, all the other benefits. This is something else right here that's just adding on to everything that I'm talking about. Now, if you're a guest and you're looking at this screen, I already know your eyes are just like, wait a minute, what's that green box? What's that blue box? What's that yellow box? I see Coach 250, Business 500, First Class 1,000. Just to give you guys a heads up, those three things right there are the levels of ambassadorship that you can get started as. I'm going to go into detail what that is in a second, but let me just describe to you what the bonuses are that are aligned with those levels of ambassadorship, and I'll make that real easy for you. I don't like complicated. I don't like confusing. I'm going to make this easy for you, all right? So let's look at where it says level 1 on the left-hand side of the screen. Follow that line to where it says $90, all right? When you get right there where it says $90, just stop. Here's what that means. If you help somebody get started as a first-class member, you would earn a $90 commission, okay? Now, if you scroll all the way down to where it says 180, that just means that if you help that person who you got started get 7 other people started from that one person, you would not only earn 90, you would actually earn $180. Why? We're incentivizing people to get this going quickly. We want to help people earn some income right now. You do this now, you can get this paid out next week, okay? So that's all we're trying to do. We want to incentivize you to help share this information, share the knowledge, and get paid right now. Now, obviously, if you look to the left, you'll notice that the commissions are a little bit less. Reason why, if you look up, the starting point for business and coach is a little bit less, so the commissions are a little bit less than first class, all right? Now, here's another way where you can earn on a weekly basis, okay? Check this out. When you look at this diagram right here, here's what this shows. This shows something that'll be in your back office called Binary Viewer that you'll see when you become an ambassador, all right? When you see this right here, you'll look in your left and you'll look in your right. On the left-hand side, you see that this young lady has 10,000 CV on that side. Here's what that means to make it very easy for you. On that side, she was able to help 10 people get started in her team as a first-class member. 10 people, first-class membership is $1,000. You got $10,000 worth of volume on that side. Very simple. You look on the right-hand side, you'll see where it says 5,000 TCV. What does that mean? That means that, just for numbers' sake, she helped about 5 people get started as a first-class member over there. What the company is going to do is we're going to help you be incentivized to play catch-up with that leg that has more volume, okay? So you put some folks on the leg that has shorter amount of volume, they're going to incentivize you for that and pay you out. So in this example right here, she was able to earn $1,000 this week because she helped 5 people, just for numbers' sake, about 5 people get started with a first-class membership. She's got 5,000 worth of CV on the short leg, 10,000 on the left leg. That bonus of $1,000 that she just earned for just, doing this right here, what you see on the screen, that can go all the way up to $250,000 per week. Now, for many of you who are guests on this call right now, look, I'll be honest, I know that might seem so far-fetched, but it's a reality. It's real. Let's scale it back. There might be some folks that are looking at this saying, I want every dime of that. What can I do? Sign me up now. I want that. How can I? My job has never allowed me to go earn that kind of money. I want to go earn that right now. We'll help you. Now, let's say that's too much. I want to scale it back a little bit. Let's scale it back. Let's just say, I want to be able to earn $1,000 a week, man. Let's just do that. Now, think about that. How different would your life change if you were able to earn an extra $1,000 per week? It'll probably drastically change, all right? Drastically change. So, guys, I'm telling you, there's something here for everybody, and this is something that everybody can utilize and take advantage of. Now, here's where the ambassadorship begins. It starts here at standby, all right? $49.50 for the standby package. So here's what the standby is. The standby gives you an online back office that helps you get into the airport, but you can't get on the plane yet. This gets you into the airport. You can't even go through, security with the standby, but you're here in the airport. You're about to throw your bags onto the belt. Now I'm gonna show you how you can get onto the plane, okay? By picking which class you would like to get on the plane as, all right? We're gonna start with coach memberships, all right? The coach membership has the hotels access, the flights access, and the rental car access. You also get 10 boomerangs, okay, to give out to your friends and your family members. 10 websites you can give out to them. Then you also get 50% of the travel savings bonus, meaning that you get the same amounts, okay, of discounts as your friend who got the free website. Well, you're probably saying, well, damn, why would I do this then? Well, the reason is that, at the coach class, even though you have the same discount as your friend with the free website, which is still a discount, the coach membership allows you to get a commission though. With the free website, that's all you get. You only just get a savings. With the coach membership, you're allowed to not only give out the free boomerangs, but you get the weekly team bonuses as well. You're able to earn a commission. Now, you're probably saying, well, damn, I wish I can get, a little bit more discounts. I want the full discount that's allotted to me. Well, that's what, at coach membership, just like when you get on the plane at coach, you get on the plane last, your knees are rubbing up against the front of the seat in front of you. You can barely push your seat back, and, you get maybe a bag of chips and a half can of soda, but you are on the plane, and you got on the plane here for $250. Now let's look at business class. That has everything the coach class has to offer. And if you take cruises, start at business. It's 25 boomerangs you're giving out to people, okay? And there's 100% of the available travel savings to you, okay? Now you get 12% of the dual team bonus, meaning now your weekly pay has now bumped up. The amount you get paid on a weekly basis is directly reflected on the class you start as, okay? So now you're up to 12%. That membership is $500. Now first class, now we're talking. This is every single thing that I've mentioned throughout this presentation. Has everything the business class has to offer. It has all of the homes. It has the weeks, the marketplace, the lifestyle, the timeshares. You get 50 boomerangs to give out to people. You have 100% of the travel savings bonus. You get the maximum amount of commission on a weekly basis, okay? And listen, guys, just to give you guys an example, if you get in as a coach member, you get in as a first class member, you guys can be doing the same amount of work, but the first class member is going to be earning more money. Why is that? Because that membership gives them more commissions on a weekly basis. So the coach member, you would be doing the same amount of work hypothetically as a first class member, introducing this to the same amount of people, but they'll be getting paid more. Don't leave money on the table. That's why we always suggest our most popular package is the first class membership, and that is $1,000. But right now, listen, for a limited time, we are currently running a promotion, and that's the reason why we don't even change the pricing on the screen for our slides. It's $800, $799, okay, for the first class membership. It is actually not $1,000 right now. If you are interested in that, take advantage of that immediately, okay? Get back to the person, let them know you are ready to get started with the first class membership. There's also a monthly subscription fee of $100. Now look, guys, if you ask anyone who owns their own business, ask them, hey, were you able to start up your own business only for $800? And is your monthly overhead only $100? Every last one of them will probably laugh at you for that. But guys, this is what you have here. We're in a quarantine situation, and I just showed you a way where you can earn $250,000 a week from your computer at home. Think about that. Let that really sit in your mind. And in some places, the coach membership is $49.95 a month, okay? So guys, here's what I want to tell you. I want to really appreciate you guys. I want to thank you for jumping on this webinar. If you got invited onto this call, okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you to really just sit and think about everything we talked about, one. And I want you to say to yourself, man, what can I do with this information? How can this help me get to my dream life? guys, like I said before, you know, when I saw this information, I was in a place where I had no idea how I was going to probably be able to pay my bills. But because I was open-minded and I got started within this industry of network marketing, and I aligned myself now with iBoomerang, I've positioned myself, and not only myself, my friends, family members, people around the world, to help live a dream life. You know, I just said, you know, I was on my balcony before this call, you know, and I'm living on Miami Beach. How am I able to do that? I'm able to do that coming from a place of being on unemployment 10 years ago, not knowing where I was going to pay my bills. It's thanks to the network marketing industry. Okay, guys. And again, I cannot guarantee you that's going to happen to you, but I will say this. You know, if you apply yourself, some special things can happen. All right. Now, if you're a guest, here's what I want you to do. If you have zero interest in everything that we talked about today, you don't want a free website, you don't want no part of the ambassadorship, I'll say this. Thank you so much for taking the time out and just hearing the information. Text your friend that invited you to come see this. Text them the number 0. They will never respond to you ever again or reach out to you about this. We thank you for your time, for looking at this. Let's say you've got some questions. If you have some questions, I want you to text your friend the number 1. We're going to be prioritizing the people that we respond to and we get back to. Let that person know, number 1, you've got some questions. Text them 1, all right? And if you're ready to go all in, you're ready to see how this can go ahead and transform your life, you're ready to get started, text your friend that invited you the number 2. Text them number 2. We're going to prioritize the people that we're going to help get started. Obviously, those who are ready to get in, they're going to take first priority. Text them number 2. They'll get you started immediately. Everyone's going to get back to when we have some time to get you guys the questions that you need answered. All right. So again, my name is Michael Jex. I'm really appreciative of your time today. I want you guys to all be safe. Take care. God bless. And I will see all of you hopefully living out your dreams around the world.